Recently, a friend asked me, how did we start making masks? This isn't something, you weren't in the apparel business. What made you start making masks? And it all started when Kenny came back from the city right after COVID. There was a lockdown, and he was trying to call on some of our customers, and most of the stores that we sell were boarded up, and there was nobody there. And he actually told me that he pulled his car off to the side of the road on the way home, and he broke down. I mean, he was so just mortified by his city and love of his city, and the fact that we had nobody to sell our products to. There were no tourists. New York was just not happening. So we had been approached by a number of companies, and all they ever asked for, like anybody that was open said, do you have masks? Do you have masks? And we're like, masks? Like, we're not making masks. And then my son was in India, locked down, and he sent me a picture from one of the companies that was soliciting us to sell masks, and he superimposed my Statue of Liberty image on the mask, and he sent this to me, and I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding! Like, you can't be serious. This is a joke. And then another company approached us and said, we can make masks for you. Your designs would look great. Support New York, support the front line, go for it. And we were still very skeptical, and we thought, well, who's going to buy our masks? There's no tourists coming to New York, so who's our audience? Who are we going to sell these to? And we made 4 masks. 2 of them were New York images, and 2 of them were just fun. And we put them on Etsy, and sure enough, we started selling them. And the crazy thing was that we were selling New York masks, which were the most popular ones, to people all over the country. So all of a sudden we realized that we had this market and these people that love New York the way we do. And we're in the mask business, crazy as it is, and they're doing great.